Kevin, yesterday we saw a lot of high-profile Twitter accounts that were hacked. Now, what does that mean to all of us? Because if Twitter is open to becoming a victim of hacking, why not any small business or you and I?
Yeah, Brian, that's exactly right. The bad guys, so to speak, are getting better, more sophisticated, and working harder. So what do we have to do? We have to do our basics even better, right? Complicated passwords, right? Changing our passwords frequently, looking at the emails that we hovering over them to say, hey, is this really legitimate or is it fake? And, really be careful about any time we expose any kinds of our personal information.
Okay, so let's move on and talk about data. What can small businesses do right now that maybe they're not doing and to make sure that they're not compromised?
I think, again, it's doubling down on the basics that you have, right? We're in the data business. And one of the things we suggest everybody do is understand what your data is, what your most valuable data is, and then how you're protecting it. And a lot of attacks all start with your employees. So educating your employees, making sure that your employees understand how to spot bad phishing attacks, how to change their passwords or promote changing passwords, how to put extra things like two-factor authentication, which is a double check on things. Those basics are things that companies have to double down on.
So what if you sent money to one of these individuals and you clicked on a link? I mean, what kind of recourse do you think you have, and what should you do if you think you clicked on a malicious link?
So the first thing you should do is contact your bank as fast as possible, right? And then second thing is change your password, right? Because the first thing you want to do, we'd be surprised the number of people that don't change their password even after they clicked on a bad link. It means they got your link, right? And so now your job, right, they're going to go back at it again, and a lot of times, or sell it to their friends. So change that password right away and talk to your bank about what to do. Brian, also, we should go ahead. I was going to say we should all have identity protection.
I was just going to say, if we saw that, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Elon Musk, those accounts were compromised, then hey, Kevin Campbell, Brian Glenn, we're fair game as well, right?
Absolutely. And that's why we need to do all the basics that we have, but having identity protection is something that's important for us as individuals. All corporations have that same kind of practice also.
Kevin Campbell, that is some good stuff today. Let's just all make sure that we don't click on that malicious or suspicious link, right?
Right, and change your passwords again.
I'm doing it right now.
Change it. All right, thanks, Brian.
Thanks for joining us today.